you go into the large companies and they're saving money in places, they're restructuring companies. In fact, A&M restructured one of my clients, which was 21st Century Oncology, and they're the largest oncology company in the country with 600 doctors based out of Naples, Florida. Now they're called Genesis Care. But they went through a reorganization because of a data breach and had to go through all of this because of what was going on. And we actually, at that time, it was interesting because we set up a plan then that was supposed to be a deferred comp plan for the doctors. And a deferred comp plan in a corporation is subject to the risk of the forfeiture based upon the creditors of the company. I said, as doctors, your biggest concern is a lawsuit. You're inside somebody's body every single day. You've got a chance 3-4 times a day to get sued. Now it takes 600 doctors.
Yeah.
Now we're multiplying that.
Yeah. That's just one example.
That's one example.
Yeah.
So what we did in that case is we said, we need to create a plan where the employer is putting the money aside. You have the ability to put supplemental aside, but we're also going to have base protection that's covered by the employer. So the employer was covering the term insurance portion, and the guys who wanted the additional investment, i.e. the cash, could have supplemented it. That went on for a dozen years. And ironically, they went through the restructure, and all the assets that were inside those policies that money had been put aside didn't get lost when the company had to be rewritten and they had to rename themselves. And in most cases, if you were a stockholder in GM, like my stepfather was about 15 years ago, what happened then? You were getting dividends. Your stock went from $40 to $5, and then it was $0. You lost your dividend, you lost your stock.
Yeah. I love it.
Those are the types of things that we try to protect against.
Well, I know the rest of today, people are going to hear so much from you. I know we've done a lot, like you mentioned, the last couple of years to create content, but it was really important for me to have you here because to have spent even more time with you to educate those that you serve as business owners. It's been fun to watch. It's been awesome to be a part of this Perfect Plan podcast, which, for those that don't know about it, you have brought on some of the top people in your space to share, their insights. And it's just been awesome. It's been awesome to work with you. And I'm excited for more and more business owners and the people that you serve to hear about this story. You have a great story in addition to your family. And then, of course, a lot of the other things I know you're going to share today. So I just want to say thank you for the relationship. And I'm continued, excited to watch people do what you do.
I am thrilled that we've gotten the opportunity to share the financial messages as an educational platform, because most of the people, when they're looking for financial information, are being sold.
Yeah.
That's not the purpose of this.
Yep.
There are a lot of products out there. It's very confusing. And in fact, we're specialists at what we do. We bring together a great study group down in New Orleans every year called the IBC. And at the IBC, it's one of those places where we can share some of the best practices that are going on. In fact, in the next few weeks, one of the things that we're going to have is the carriers themselves. We've asked them to do some panel answers for us, but the questions that we've specifically asked them are, what are they seeing today from their clientele? Where are their products positioned properly today? And then who are the prospects, or what is the idea for our clients before the end of the year that they can take and implement that will be either a planning idea or a tax planning idea that they didn't have otherwise. That's something new that we can bring back from the last.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, as someone who lives and breathes this video and social media space, having the opportunity to be at your IBC study club, and you've brought me in to, speaking of education, to educate a lot of these financial professionals on the importance of what you're doing, which is educating and amplifying that. So, thankful for that opportunity. And again, I'm excited for everybody to continue to watch. So thanks for your time today, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.